Yes, friends, good afternoon, good morning, good night, good evening, good whatever time where you watch me from. This is Jonas Steele. We are back again with other solutions. Uh, Buildcom Tips, Uganda, Buildcom Tips 256. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being part of this channel. It is always an honor, despite the quality of the videos that we give you out, but you still persistent. You're like, no, we should watch this guy's video. We should watch this kind of information. It is always an honor. Now, today we are back again with other solutions. Still, many people have been commenting about how much would it cost me having the double room house, that is the bedroom and the sitting room, self-contained, that is the bathroom inside, and even having the store. What we are going to do today, I'm going to give you the costs on the doubles that I showed you in one of the videos down there. So if you did not see these doubles, there are actually 4 of them. If you did not see these doubles, let me scroll for you some pics of these doubles and have a look at them, but not the video. If you don't see them, get time and go and look at them, because many of you were asking how much would it cost me having such a double, if in case I want to start one. So I'm going to give you the costs, the prices of materials, what you required, and each and everything. So let's dive into the pictures. Yes, those are the pictures that you've just seen. So many of you were like, how much would it cost me? What kind of material would I be required? So we always give out this information, or I give out this information. I told you, with YouTube everything has been brought to limelight, everything has been brought to broad daylight, nothing to hide nowadays. So I'm giving out this information. Those of you who are ready for building, if in case you're ready to involve yourself into construction, to get a hint, tips on how much would it charge me, because nowadays labor is mostly charged around like between 25% and 30% of the costs of material, that is on the material being bought for such a project. So if you understand the material that is being required, that means it will be very easy for you to calculate the labor that will be required for you. If in case the engineer tells you, no, I'm going to charge you 30% of the materials that you bought for this project. So if you don't know the cost of the material, if you don't know the material that is required, you might be overcharged. So it's better you consume this information and always be on the safer side. So let's dive into this. So first, this plot of land is this kind of house, these doubles, there are 4, and they are on the plot of that is 58 feet by 30 feet. But if in case even you're having 40 by 60, 50 by 50, these doubles can fit there. 60 by 70, you're even safer than this. You will be even having a parking on them. So if in case you're building, get to know this. This is the size of land where these doubles are going to sit. So I would request, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this cost of material in two phases. I'm going to do these videos, two of them, but I'm going to break, because most of these videos are so long, and it becomes very hectic understanding the costs. So I'm going to do from the foundation to the substructure, that is from the foundation to the beam level. And the next video will be about roofing, ceiling, and fitting in the doors. How much will it cost you? How much would it cost you? And this and every kind of whatever that you've seen, you have seen there. So let's do it from the foundation to the substructure. The next video, it's going to be about roofing, ceiling, and closing, fitting in the doors. So let's start off with the bricks. Probably you need 18,000 bricks. That is at 350. I've considered the brick which I've considered mud bricks. Nowadays, as you understand, the prices are so high because of the fuel prices and whatever. So when I consulted, it's now at 350. Even there are some other places where you can get clay bricks at 350, but I've considered mud bricks, these normal bricks of ours. So 18,000 bricks would cost you 600, so 6,300,000. Note that down. Like sand, you need 8 forward trips. I believe you're well conversant with this kind of terms now, because I did a video about the cost of material and I explained each and everything to you. 8 forward trips, that is each at 250,000, would cost you 2 millions. Plaster sand, you need 4 forward trips, and probably this each one will be at 200, and it would cost you 800,000. Cement, you need 180 bags. That is at 28,000. This would round up to 5,040,000 shillings. If you see these bags of cement, they even include the slabbing, because I'm going to give you even the cost of hardcores. So hoop iron, you need around 4 rows, and each at 35,000. That is rounding, summing up to 140,000. Aggregates, you need 7 forward trips at 250. Those are aggregates, that is aggregates, these normal stones. You can use even hand crushed stones. Those are 7 forwards at 250,000, rounding up to 1,750,000 shillings. D.p.c, we need 1 row of D.p.c, and probably right now it is at 12,000 and 5,000. Yes, 12 and 5,000. Yes, you need eucalyptus trees. Sorry, eucalyptus poles. The so-called calitoons. See, so you need 60 pieces. These 60 pieces will help you even in during setting, making the profile poles when you're setting for the house. This at 3,500. That is summing up to 210,000 shillings. If you could look at some of these prices, some have not changed, because right now during this process of fuel crisis, there are some materials which have been in stock in store, so people are still selling at all the prices because they still have the materials in their stores. So hardcore, you need 5 trips. That is for the slabbing. 5 forward trips at 250,000 shillings. That's summing up at 250,000 shillings. That is 1,250,000 shillings. Now Marrum. This this soil that we put for compaction, that we compact before, that is putting here the hardcores. You need 7 forward trips. That is at 100,000 shillings. Some you can get them at 70,000. Where you can get this Marrum at the site. So there are some areas which are a little bit slopey, and you can get that land from your valley plot of land. So if you have such a landscape, you can get this Marrum or soil, this normal soil, from your own site. But I've calculated that for 7 forward trips at 100, that is giving us, or summing us to 700,000 shillings. Now you need the ropes, and now these ropes are used in making scaffolds. That is when you're making scaffolds for in case having going to higher heights in construction. You need two rolls, and one at 15,000 shillings. That is giving us at 30,000 shillings. Now you need the timber bottoms. These timber bottoms help us when we are making those inlets. That is the doors, those bottoms that we put under the beams. That in case the ones we place on the where we place on the steel bars after we've molded the steel bars. So you need the bottoms. You need 20 pieces of them at 4,500. That is 4,500, giving us at 90,000 shillings. Now you need timber. These timbers are used in making side beams. They are used they are laid on the scaffolds. That is after electing the eucalyptus poles, the ones that we lay on during scaffolding, when we are building. So you need around like 45 pieces of these. Those of you who don't have enough money, you can use this timber that after making this room, casting concrete beam for this room, you can pull them out and place them into the other room if in case they are not enough for you. So you shouldn't go beyond excess. So these 45 pieces, one at 8,000, giving us 360,000 shillings. Now steel bars. Steel bars, we shall need Y12, and Y12, that is we shall need 35 pieces at 38,000, giving us 330,000 shillings. We shall need Y10. Y10, we shall need 15 pieces of this at 28,000. 28,000, summing up to 420,000 shillings. You will need binding wire. Those are around like 2 rolls of binding wire. That is 120,000, giving us 240,000 shillings. Now you need rings. That is, rings are used to ring wire steel ups. They're used in binding the beams and whatever. So you will need them. By the way, even sometimes when making scaffolds, we can also use binding wire, but it will be so much expensive. It's better excuse me, it's so much better if you buy the ropes. So ring wires, you need 40 pieces of these, and at 7,500, giving us 300,000 shillings. Now we shall involve miscellaneous. These are the unforeseen issues, uncalculated materials, in case like water, transport, blah blah, each and everything. So you need that side money around like 1 million, keeping it aside, like in case of buying water on the site. If the water is near you on the site, it's very safe and good for you. Now the tools, you also need to buy tools: spades, wheelbarrows, the hoes, the pickaxe. So you can also buy them. I've given that an amount of 600,000 shillings. But so in some other cases, when you're using a company can come with its material, because these tools, most of the times after buying them, they remain your own materials. Your own tools. They remain yours and yours for good. But if in case you don't want to incur such expenses, you can negotiate with the engineer or the company and say, no, could you please come with your own tools? I will see what I'll give you. So we're having this from the foundation to the substructure, that is to the beam level. We are having 22,685,000 shillings, probably summing up to around like 22,700,000 shillings. So this is from the foundation to the beam level. Yes, I'm going to do a different video this time round on loofing, sealing, and fitting in the doors. So check out for the next video. in the videos, in the coming videos. I'm going to upload these videos at the same time. So my next video is about sealing, loofing and fitting in the doors. So probably thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for being part of this channel. It is always an honor, and may God bless you so much. Let's link up into the next video.